Hey, it's Steve Barcelo again, Cryptozoology Paranormal Museum. Just got a little box opening. Another package from MetaZoo in, and it's not what I was exactly hoping for. I'm still waiting for my Kickstarter playing card stuff. I was at the $500 level. I went for it. I haven't seen anything. I don't know what's going on. But this should be, well, let's open up. I was bidding on a whatnot last night. I spent too much, and I should have, on some of the Steve Aoki CDs with the cards. I won a bunch of them. But, yep, this is the binder. This is the binder. Nothing but UFO. Nice binder. I do like these. These are really good quality. I'm really curious what seance is going to look like. So, but like I said, I'm still waiting for my Kickstarter. I'd love to open that up. Like I said, I got a sheet in. I'd love to mount that up over here. I'm going to put some shelving up for some more of this slab stuff I've got. I'm trying to go through stuff. I've got a lot of unusual, rare things. I'm trying to organize. I've got a table full of just cards in general. I have to organize everything by first edition, second, wilderness, UFO, nightfall. I mean, I just got to get everything put in boxes, and then they actually take the time to go through for any kind of errors or anything that should be a little more special poured to the front. And I just want to get things more organized. A lot of the stuff I gave away, the bulk cards I would just have up front, and people just any kind of interest in seeing the MetaZoo product, I would just give them some cards and give away some of the foils and stuff. I was trying to keep some of that, but just trying to promote we still get a fair amount of sales. We like I said, we're not a card shop, but I had a young man came in yesterday and bought some MetaZoo, so I was actually gave him one of the LGS. Let's see if you guys can see that. I'm trying not to reflect it too much. The lighting's not the best here. And he was thrilled. I mean, thrilled. So, and those are the giveaway cards that we were given to pass out with people coming in to buy product. But just trying to win over these hearts, get more of these people interested coming in. So we can, now we can, start doing more gaming here, getting more competitions going, and just having more events. I just want to promote more MetaZoo now that I have more free time on my hand. I actually even wrote to Mike and just let him know. I said I'm going to be spending more time with family, museum, and my partnership with MetaZoo, and working with them, trying to get more stuff here, which will benefit, obviously, everybody. I mean, it's going to hopefully bring a little more revenue strain for us. I mean, I will be spending a fair amount just traveling and stuff, but anything that helps, anything that brings people in the door, brings them to Littleton. And if it's MetaZoo that gets them in the door, great. We're going out doing another official Bigfoot hike. I was out yesterday doing something during the day. I'm going to grab a couple of campsites during the week, because during the week you have less people in the park. It's easy to get things done. But next weekend we have a group of women coming through. They actually have come through one time before, and they're coming back. We actually bring them out and give them thermal scopes and parabolic dishes, and we go out with them. This way they have a guide. They have someone to make sure they're safe, because like in this case, these women have never been camping, nor do they, just know the common sense things. We're teaching them, what to do. Don't run, don't do this. I mean, just, look for snakes, look for this. I mean, even just walking through the spider webs. I mean, we have to have one of us walking in front with a stick knocking webs down with a headlamp. But you usually don't see them until they're right upon you, And once you walk through those webs, you notice one of those big orb spiders is somewhere. Was it up in the corner of the web? Is it on your back? I mean, freak you out. But people love it. We're going to be doing more outings like that. The ghost tours have been on hold because of the COVID stuff. We're still coming out of that, trying to get back into some of the buildings that we used, 2.5 years ago now. So it's trying to reinvent some of this stuff. So we're doing more outside things. As the weather gets a little colder, it's better for us. The leaves are out of the trees, visibility is much better, and that's the opportune time to go out. Less bugs, less spiders, less snakes, things of that sort. And the bears hibernate, hopefully. And we have a lot of bear activity last couple of times we've been out. But Yeah, it's been interesting. Not a lot of MetaZoo news here. Like I said, it's a good time to buy, which I know aftermarket talk's kind of like taboo. But if you missed out on sample cards, okay, let me grab a couple. I've got a bunch in my folder, but I don't know if you guys can see this. I got these. I mean, all these cards I got for a really good price. And these are not hollows. I don't have a single hollow in my collection. Wish I did. But if you missed out on some of the black border cards, this is the time to get them. There's some really good deals out there. Take your time. And I'm looking for the darker ones. I mean, I'm not being a joke about the black part. I mean, just the darker subjects I like. Especially being in the cryptozoology and the paranormal field that we're in. But you can get some pretty good deals out there right now. Just don't overextend yourself. And I'm not a financial guy by any means. And but if these are things you missed in the beginning, like I did. I mean, I was in very early. Mike got me into this very beginning at the Kickstarter, and but even then, I didn't see the value in these sample cards. I've never been into card games, any kind of cardboard before, so it was totally new to me, and I was kind of like lost in the sauce. And now it's I'm seeing some of the opportunities here. Things I probably should have. You learn. I should have got this. Maybe I shouldn't have invested in this. I mean, I've got a bunch of Christmas paper up here. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Actually, I'm building a display here. It's going to have MetaZoo history stuff, and it's going to be one of the little displays in the museum because the actual MetaZoo's actually assisted us in getting to the new building with the stuff we made off some of the Kickstarter. So I was thinking using some of the Christmas wrapping papers as paper for the shelves and stuff. I figure background anyway. It's part of the history. But other things you learn as you go. Like, geez, that was more rare, and I'm trying to learn what's like. There's a lot of promotion cards out there, and trying to figure out which ones are the ones that would be more suited for things. Like so far we've sold one thing, one booster box. That's all I've sold. Given away lots. We've sold packages in here. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about my personal collection. We are an authorized reseller. So we do sell UFO, we have Wilderness, and I think we still got some Cryptic Nation 2, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I should see how many boxes are left of that. And we have the bigger seller here are just the regular individual packs. People come in and love to buy, 2 4-packs, sometimes something like that. So that's a way we get it out there. And that's what the kid yesterday came in, just bought some packs. And but basically, personal stock. My collectible stuff, I've sold one thing, and I, of course, made it clear with Mike, letting him know, and that was one Kickstarter booster box, and that money helped us get into, a little fly going by, into the museum. But I've got so much crazy stuff here. I mean, just signed stuff. I mean, so much history. Of course, we're big into Bigfoot, so I have a lot of the Bigfoot stuff. The lightings. I should have the light more behind the camera. But I just need to get all this organized, and so I can have it set up. People can see it started with, sample cards, experimental stuff, and then from there went to the Kickstarter, and then talk about the Kickstarter, and then work up through as the game developed, and God knows where it's going next. I mean, it just keeps on growing. Things like I think I got one here. I got everything on this desk. Everything. Like even just these things here. I mean, this is a really cool thing. I mean, for the money, you're getting 3 packs, coin, and a very collectible Smokey the Bear. I mean, and I think this is clever the way the packaging's done. It's very nice. And then I've gotten anything kind of era I leans to. Obviously, I have to jump on them. Like, I don't think the boxes here, they're out in the car still. But some of the new Walmart boxes were printed backwards. I mean, it's just something unique. It's something a little bit different. Have just to show how things have moved along. Just like the Squonk originally had the QR code and things like that. But that's it. I'm not going to go crazy. But like I said, I've got stuff here. Like I didn't even get a chance, since I didn't get my stuff, and I actually ordered some of the poker chips online. And the thing I'm really waiting for, like I said, out of that poker kit, is the sheet. I've never ordered a sheet before, and I probably kicked myself on that now that I think back. I sort of got some of the earlier sheets. I want to frame them and put those up too. This is something unique. It's kind of funny. I have a background in that. My father was used to build and erect printing presses for Harris Syball. A lot of newspapers, big presses for the most part, and did guillotine cutters and things like that. Occasionally, when once in a blue moon as a kid, I would get a chance to go on a job with him, who was somewhere out on Long Island, and see how he would climb into these machines. I mean, literally, they're huge. I mean, paper coming out. But as a kid, he used to bring us stuff, movie posters. I don't know what the hell we did with them. We probably tore them up, stuck them all over. But sheets of baseball cards, uncut. God, and we used to cut them up and then use them for our spokes and stuff. God knows what those things would have been worth now. But, that's the closest I ever got to cardboard. And just being stupid and not realizing that, there'd be any value in them down the road. But that being said, just a short video. Wanted to open a box since I haven't had anything coming in for a while. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Everyone be good to each other. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.